Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. The battle today is on the Mountain Pass map, and we've got Matman from Feedy Clan. It's becoming a bit of a Matman channel here, but I won't make apologies for that because he's one of our better players at the moment. He's turning out some great battles. Now, he's in the Tier 8 American heavy tank T32, and it's an all Tier 8 battle. So a bit of switching of view here. I might just switch out for the moment until things settle down. Anyway, right, so he's running a mission. He just completed HT11, as you might have seen on the channel a couple of days ago. So he should be on, yes, HT12, 2,000 hit points of damage, and block 3 times the hit points of your vehicle. So see how well he does with that. It's got a bit of a bouncy turret on this one. It's one of the things it's famous for. It's one of the better heavy tanks in the American line, certainly for its tier. Probably just behind the T29 in terms of tier for tier. But it's a good follow-on from the T29. Probably need to run the top gun most of the time, so it's running the 105, which gives you 320 average damage. And he shouldn't need to use anything other than standard rounds in a tier 8 battle, but again, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, he's heading here to the 1 line. Spotted a few tanks heading that way, so there's some tanks there, but looks like that Super Pershing's been first, which is interesting because it's a bit of a slow tank, but it's probably just had a straight run from their cap, but it's a bit surprising that he's by himself, so that's interesting. Anyway, Matman, let's go back to Matt's view here. See if you can coax him into backing out. And there he goes, comes out, gets shot by both the Barask and Matt, so he takes some big hits there, loses most of his health. Fires towards Matt, but he's pulled back, so no dramas there. Goes side scraping, and we'll see how long he can keep that up. In fact, there he turns a bit, and turns just enough to make an angle that Matt can penetrate again, so that's 2 hits there in short succession. And that Super Pershing's pretty much a one-shot now. It looks like no one else has come up to support him, at least not directly. Sometimes you'll find heavy tanks or tanks right up next to where Matt is right now, but no one came that far, or certainly that fast. And there's some 53 TP spotted. And he bounces around from the UDES 03, so the UDES definitely spotted previously, but he's now obviously in camo and behind a bush, so Matt's indicating where he wants people to blind fire, and he puts one shot in himself. And there's the UDES. Has he lost any health? No, so that first shot didn't hit, but certainly that one did, and does damage. No problem going through, and he disappears again, puts another blind shot in. Let's see if that connected. It certainly did, yes, so some extra hit points that Matt has collected now. He can afford to move up now. He knows there's no one in that rock area that could basically put him in crossfire. And he's got this 53 TP. Now this is a pretty advantageous position here. He's got a nice bit of rock here that can cover his lower front plate, and just let his turret be exposed. Goes nicely through the commander's hatch there on the 53 TP. He's got no shot on that UDES. The UDES won't come around and hit him. Bounces an incoming round from the 53 TP and puts another shot in return. So trading well here. Lost no hit points so far, and he's done 1648 of his own damage. There's the VK. VK bounces off him. He goes for the commander's hatch there, but that didn't penetrate. The main weakness on the VK 100 is on the lower front plate, so let's see if he gets that opportunity. And in fact, though, he switches there and goes for the lower front plate. Reticle goes green, instant pen, and that VK is retreating, but he's got a better target here in the 53 TP at the moment. He's just hit the 2,000 hit points. That ticks off part of his challenge that's on at the moment, but he hasn't really bounced enough yet. Takes a hit from the 53 TP, but managed to get the kill shot, and takes a hit from a Scorpion 2, hasn't been spotted, but thinks it's better to go for the VK. He's been whittled down in health a bit. There's blocked 2,000 hit points of damage, but he needs to do 4,000-ish, 4,500 I think, to get the mission. So I'm not sure if he'll get that. Scorpion hits him again and damages his gun. Now his repair kit is on cooldown, so I think Matt's decided discretion is the better part of valor here. He'll back off a bit, wait for him to be able to repair his gun. He doesn't want to go up against those tanks without having a fully operating tank, at least if he can help it. And he's got a fairly damaged T32 with him. Interesting name, Infested Chew. I'm not sure if he perhaps knows what that means, but who knows. And he's just coming up here to again see whether he's getting spotted. So not spotted so far. There's that VK. Did he get spotted this time? Yes, he did, yeah. So the VK, and he gets tagged by the Scorpion again on his gun. His repair kit hasn't come out of cooldown, although it is about to. So Matman, repair your gun. I said Matman, repair your gun. There he goes. Alright, did hear me. Okay, so he's spotted again. So that's probably the VK. The VK is not that far. In fact, more likely it's that AMX CDA who's in cover. In fact, there he is. But he certainly hasn't done any damage to Matt yet. Now Matt goes for a shot there. Now whether that hit something in front of the AMX, I'm not certain. But he puts another blind shot in just in case. Now his team's doing reasonably well here, although they're down on hit points. They do have an advantage of 2 guns up on the enemy. Now Matt's been firing premium rounds here, and I'm not sure if that's something he did accidentally when he was hitting the button for his repair kit. It is possible to do. I've certainly done it myself. So he may not be aware that he's firing premium rounds at this point. But he doesn't have any real targets at the moment. And he's only got 4 of those rounds left. Now, will he need them? That's probably not. I mean, given that this is a all tier 8 game. And okay, he's got that Scorpion just at the back of his turret, and he finds it, just threads that needle there and gets the shot in. And while he does that, the AMX goes in front of him, but at extreme review range, so he disappears pretty quickly with his camo kicking in. Matt decides to send another blind shot the way at the Scorpion. And there he's got that VK in front of him. Now the VK's not looking at him. Does a quick snapshot across, which doesn't seem to connect. He's got 1 round left of his premium. And he's got both the VK and the AMX in front of him. So I think he'll go for the... Well, the AMX is behind a rock, so not a good target. The VK is a better target. And he's using the body of this dead Udes to cover his lower part of his hull, which is a good tactic. Gets the kill on the VK. AMX retreats back into the cap zone. They've taken control of this game now. So although Matt's only got 2 kills, there are now 3 tanks up, and they've reversed the hit point disadvantage, so they've got a real advantage now of, I was going to say, nearly 3,000 hit points, but it's gone more than that now. It's over 4,000 hit points advantage, so it's just the Scorpion and the AMX left. The Scorpion's still up there on the top, and will he get a shot on him? No, gets no ready call there. So now coming up on this left side, you are very well protected from that perch up there. So you can really sneak up, and okay, he's got the AMX there. Can you get a shot in? Shoots again. Still hasn't done any damage to that AMX, I don't think. Gets another bounce. No, he's not going to reach his target, he's too far off. Gets the kill on the AMX, so that's the first damaging shot. He gets the kill. The Scorpion comes down for him. He'll probably get another shot in, which he does, into the Scorpion. Bounces around from the Scorpion. It's not going to be enough to get him his target, so that's unfortunate. Get some more damage on the Scorpion. Will he get the kill? Yes, he does. So 4 kills there for Matman. 4,000 damage. So really excellent result there. And the victory. So let's go and have a look at the detail. So an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge game there from Matmann again, high caliber award, most damage, and the steel wall for all the blocking he did. So he did 5.6k of damage in the end. So there were some blind shots that we didn't manage to see counted. Let's have a quick look at that. Yeah, so 2 shots he got into the AMX, and yeah, we saw the results of the blind shot in the Udas, and there's the Scorpion, which he managed to get 4 shots in. So when he saw, I think, 3 of those. So excellent shooting there. Anyway, against the team, he did 1541 base experience. So yeah, 600 more base than the next best tank, the T28 prototype. He must have been fighting on the other side of the map. Some good damage there from the Borsig, doing 3k. So that must have been a bit of push we weren't looking at from the enemy, and yeah, but the tanks on his side, yeah, we didn't do a whole lot. That T44 snaffled a kill at the end, but only did really that 1 shot of damage. So real carry there from Matmann. And on the other team, the Samura SM must have been fighting on the other side again, 3.5k, so he would have been pretty proud of that and got 700 base experience out of a loss. So that would have been a good result for him. Matt fired 27 shots, 20 of those connected and 19 of those penetrated. So of the shots he hit, good shot selection basically, and knowing the armor layout of the tanks that you're facing. He had some battle payouts, so he earned 27k. That's including all the premium ammunition he spent, and again, I think that was accidental, to be honest. Might catch up with Matt on that later on, but I think that's the case. Anyway, great game there from Matmann. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing. We'll have more great content for you through the week, and thanks for watching.